In the today's update, I'm going to show you what we can expect next on PEPE Coin. I'm going to really use Elliott Wave to show you the next possible move and just follow really what we have planned since the last update. So the last update, the last video really was made, it was 2 weeks ago. Since then, we've got an update into the daily update, so make sure also to go and check out the live section. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 10 AM UTC+2 to update Bitcoin mainly, but also some alts, so really go and check this out. For example, this is a long trade we've got in the video. Okay, so 2 weeks ago we've got this very nice 1, 2 and bam 3 or 5 or ABC zigzag. Well, we've got this very nice 1, 2, 3 or ABC here to the upside, so this very nice and lovely increase in price from the bottom here was looking for, and this was planned even before we even dropped, so this is pretty crazy. And since then we've got a very nice daily update, so it was a week ago almost, where we've got this wave A, B, C or 1, 2, 3. And yeah, depending on what, if we have to be bullish or bearish really. And now I'm just going to move on the waves, move on the chart and show you really what we can expect next, because that's what you're here for, right? So now the thing is, I'm gonna show everything, and so yeah, this is what we have planned. For example, this wave here into the daily update, so I'm just going to cover this really quick. So we have, this will again cover it into the 2 weeks ago update, but anyways, so we have here we have two configurations, either a wave A, B, C, so a correction to go more down, either a wave 1, 2, 3, a wave 4, and then you have a wave 5 here. So you have a wave 4 and then a wave 5. So to count these 5 waves, of course, we need to get this wave 4 that is holding into this green box. How can we recognize if this is going to hold or not? Well, first of all, you can use an order flow. This is something absolutely possible. Now, otherwise, the easiest way to recognize if this is going to bounce or not is just to wait to see what a Bitcoin is going to do. If Bitcoin is not bullish, for now it's not that bullish when we are into this target, maybe it's going to change because we're maybe going to swap the lows on Bitcoin, for example. So if we swipe the lows, for example, on Bitcoin, okay, and start to manage to reclaim on Bitcoin, well, this is, in that case, a possible long setup in play. But I really want to see Bitcoin bullish to start this wave 5. If Bitcoin is not bullish, it's very simple. I'm simply going to take, well, the bearish configuration we have planned again to, a week ago. That is simply here, not a WXY only. It's a bit more complex, the most complex correction plan, by the way. A WXY, you just have to add 2 more waves, X and Z. So a longer correction into the wave 4. Okay, so we have either here these 5 waves, either an ABC zigzag, and so this ABC zigzag, there is no wave 4 and 5 next. It's a correction in that case to go more down and to make more likely here a new low. Okay, so this is really only if Bitcoin is bullish. If Bitcoin is not bullish, we can simply remove this, take this ABC zigzag and look for a longer wave 4 like this. Okay, and so in that case, simply the WXY X and Z again, WXY X and Z. Okay, so I'm going to place this on the chart. So W, if I can place it from the very top, well, W, X, Y, X and Z. I'm gonna add the same waves, bam, a little bigger. I'm gonna remove the WXY, and we can look simply here, so for a longer Z wave. In that case, the thing is now, what are the targets if we have to go more down from here? Well, the extension tool, you're going to pull it a bit of a different way than only the WXY. You pull it first, so you take the extension tool. You can click here into the Fibonacci section. Trend-based Fib extension, click first on the W root, second on the W wave bottom, and third, not on the first X wave top, but on the second X wave top. From here, you can simply add the correction targets, so to speak here, the MC extension, 618, 71, 786, then you have the 100%, then you have the 123, and to finish with here, you have the 1618. The 200% here is for the invalidation really, but you can see it brings us below 0, so we do not really care. I'm just going to move this a little more on the right so we can get this, yeah, perfect. So we can get a better view really. And so yeah, these in that case are the targets. We have first of all this right here that will bring us the MT extension with a truncated Z wave. So again, it's not the most probable. Now it's possible as always. If we don't manage to hold this, we can simply look for bam, the 120 extension. Otherwise the 123 and the 1618 we start to be a little low. I'm not going to lie, because normally for in a wave 4 still, the wave 4 cannot break the wave 1 top. Okay, so now this is a bearish configuration really. Okay, if we have to make one more new low, well, you know what to take. Again, into these targets, I'm not going too long. If Bitcoin is keep dropping, is massively bearish, and if Bitcoin here is not bouncing at that time when we hit these targets, I'm of course not going to try to catch a knife. I want to see Bitcoin bullish when we hit any of the buy target. This is very important. Again, if you want to stay updated on Bitcoin, simply subscribe, turn on notifications, and go into the live section every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm live really to update Bitcoin on the YouTube channel to give you the next move, my plan ahead for the day, everything really. And sometimes I'm doing some videos. Not doing Bitcoin very often, as I'm updating really all the time into the daily update. I'm live 3 times a week, so well, yeah, but sometimes I try still to make some videos to not post only live streams. But yeah, so this is a bearish plan. The bullish plan is in place, you understood. So 5 waves here directly, wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. Something also before to end, really another configuration for people that really would like to get everything. I'm going to go next and show you the levels. So you can also get the, for people that really want to get into day trade, really, this asset. You can get some nice targets. In addition to the ones below, really, you can get some in between, some really good ones, you will see. Another configuration here, if we have to get this ABC zigzag here to the upside, just gonna take this double X, Y, X, and Z, and gonna name it bearish. There you go. Just gonna hide that really quick. It's possible still, as always, to be in, that we have finished it here the wave 4 and that we are into the wave 5, even if we have an ABC zigzag. Why? Simply because this ABC zigzag, again, what do we need to get here into the wave 5? We need to get 5 waves. So either an impulsive, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, directly go for higher prices there to break and to not end up with a truncated, so a wave 5 stop before the wave 3 top. Otherwise, we can get, of course, an ABC zigzag. It will be in that case for an ending. So in that case, we have, I'm gonna go with some blue waves, a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, 4, 5. We have a wedge like this to the upside. This is something possible. We have, as always, either an impulsive, either an ending. So if we have an ABC zigzag here, we of course cannot forget about this configuration, about this scenario right here. Okay. Now, yeah, a new low, it depends again when Bitcoin is going to be ready for a bounce. It all depends of this. So yeah, I really want to see Bitcoin, see what we decide really on Bitcoin to really take the next configuration to determine which one is my preferred really. So now we're done with the waves really. We, you know, every possible configurations. That's pretty cool. So now let's simply move on the levels. So on the levels here, well, we've got, you know, the bounce from the, so I think it was a first or second target with plan below. I can't remember exactly. I think the first one was this. We've got a bounce. Second one, bam, we go into it. We get a bounce. This is pretty cool. So now, well, third target normally was below. Now we did got the rise from the second target. Okay, so now we have printed some new data. So we have these two small support in between here. I mean, small, still big, not gonna lie. By the way, this go that down here. Bam. Perfect. This can be removed now. We don't really care anymore, to be honest with you. Okay, now we did bounce it from here, so we can remove it. So yeah, we have a first target really with the levels coming, so between 0059, okay, down to 0058. If we start breaking this, we'll have the next target coming around to 0054, down to this weekly negative path control and this path control here around, so 0050 really. Okay, if we start getting acceptance below this, well, we can of course just end up with a swing through pound the lows, but it will be a lot better to go a bit below here and really trigger some lower prices really. So between this swing through pound around 0036, yeah, I'm saying 00, I don't know if it makes sense, but anyway, down to this daily level around so 0027 really. This is the third target. And the first one, if we have really to make a new low, so first big target really, if we have to break this, we can look simply for this 123 with the weekly negative path control, sorry, and this value are high, so 0021 down to 0016 really. Okay, for those that will not, that cannot really see the price. So yeah, these are all the targets using the levels you can use really. Just gonna double check something here. If I do this, yeah, that's the way I place it up. Perfect. So yeah, these are the turrets using the level, so you can really see the confluence. And now, on this being said, we're done with this update really. So I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, as always, don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below. I hope these updates are very useful. Hope you have been able to make some really nice gains with this previous trade here setup I gave you. That was a game planned before we even get the drop here. This was some turrets plan really. So if you're enjoying these updates, if you're making some profit with these updates, well, do not hesitate to smash the likes, to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications, and don't forget, by the way, if you want to learn Elliott Waves, well, you've come to the right place. If you want to make such predictions by yourself, you do not need me. You can learn this technical analysis by yourself. Everyone can learn this. If you want to do this, you can go and check out the MOONCHARTS.fr website. You have a contest at the moment running where you can get a nice fight and where you can win up to $500 really. I'm saying up to simply because it's a prize pool divided by the 3 winners. So the first winner in the ranking will get $300 worth in Bitcoin, the second one 125, and the third one $75. It's a simple, it's a quiz really on the 3 latest listens. Okay, so we've got the first contest that was a $300 prize pool, and now we are getting the second contest that is a $500 prize pool that is running at the moment. And the second contest is simply on the ABC flats, ABCDE triangle, double EXY and double EXY XNZ. So you can go into the course section, Elliott Waves, and you have this nice ABC flats, double ABCDE triangle, double EXY XNZ, sorry. Just so you're aware of it, the first contest was for free for absolutely everyone, for the public. The second contest is for the apprentice members only, same as for the third one. And the third contest is a $1,000 prize pool divided again by the 3 winners in the ranking. If you want to get more, simply go and check out the MOONCHARTS.fr website. I'm going to cover really everything in this page. You can do this by yourself really if you're interested. Anyways, on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day as always. Take care of you and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.